fatal heart impacts, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet out. Get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, whenever we last left off with this series, we had Izuku Bakugo and Rumi or Mirko. Now, in the last part, Deku, he was visited by the police, the Hero Association, and Mr. Yaoyorozu. Deku informing them of everything that was stolen, and even talking with Mr. Yaoyorozu very personally about why he needs to destroy the keycard that was used to get into his lab by his daughter. Now, Mirko saw exactly how serious Deku was about this. Deku saw his inventions as something that can help change the world, since he didn't want anything to be used to kill a person or harm them. Deku will make support items for heroes to incapacitate. However, some of his items that were stolen, they were not fully tested, and they're actually very dangerous. Now, after some more talk, she found out a bit more about Deku. He's the type of guy who wants to help people and repay them for what they've done for him. He's a very caring guy. He wants to help change the world for the better and take care of the people who have helped him get this far. And it's interesting. The two of them are very similar. They really spent most of their childhoods alone. Deku focused on a career, Mirko focused on, well, fighting and trying to become a pro. It's very strange the way it worked. Now, the two, they did have a drink, where a little bit of a game of chicken, yeah, it kind of went a little too far. Now, with that being said, we actually do have Deku, who does start to wake up. His phone buzzing in his pocket. Now, Deku, his eyes actually do open. Him bringing up his left hand, and trying to help, or at least block the light from his eyes. As he does so, his casters bonk him in the forehead, and his eyes do shoot open, as he was going to reach down and reach from his pocket for his phone. Hello? Hey, Izuku, you awake? I am now. What do you want? So, how was your night last night? Oh, it was fine. Deku's starting to open his eyes. As his eyes do open completely, he does realize a few things. Mirko, the woman from last night, she's laying on his chest. Hello? You still there? Yeah, I'm still here. So, I came by last night to try and see you. Really, Bakugo? Yeah. I saw something I don't think I should have seen. Really? And what would that have been? Well, you told me that one pro hero you took out to dinner. But what about the girl in your apartment last night? What? That was her. Wait, how do you even know a girl was here last night? Are you still drunk? I mean, a little bit, but what happened? I walked in and I saw you and her kissing. In your kitchen. What? Yup. So, I'm guessing she's still there with you? Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. What? Dude, don't just ignore Deku. Hang up the phone. As he does, at least go to bring up his other arm and grab his phone with his other hand. Him starting to try and scroll through his phone to look for an app. Okay. Deku click on his phone app as he does go to open some cameras. And he does start to at least roll back some footage. As he does look up towards the corner. Okay. Glad I got those installed. Now, Deku does start to backtrack to last night. As he does actually click on the camera that's in the kitchen. It popping up on Deku's phone as you see it in full view. Him turning his phone in his other hand and going to set the phone down. As he does just start to hear him and Mirko talk. It seems like these two, they were having a pretty good time with drinking, and he sees the problem here. 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drink, 4 drink, and eventually the two started making out. Now, Deku, he is a little bit more relieved when he watches the entire footage. As we actually have our Mirko, she does start to wake up. And Deku, he does just sit there for a second. As he does go set his phone down onto the table and go to look at Mirko. Her going to actually push down on Deku's stomach as she just go to try and lean up. Her opening her eyes and staring directly at Deku. Hi. Listen. About last night. Did we? No, trust me. I'm pretty sure if we did, I would not be wearing my jeans. Oh, her looking down. She just found that she's still in her clothes. Oh my god, you scared me. How do you think I felt? My friend just called me. Apparently he saw us. What? So, wait. When did you... Yeah, I don't know. Listen, we didn't really do anything last night, okay? But we did make out. Like a lot. Oh. Okay. Well, that's somewhat relieving. Yeah. So, this is awkward. Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go. Uh yeah, sure. You uh d- don't wanna get lunch somewhere later? What time is it? It's about 10:30. It's 10:30? It's close to it. But I'm just asking since I really don't know what to say here. Yeah, neither do I. I'm just gonna head home and go visit my friend. And then maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it would probably be a good idea. I might hop in the shower too. Now, Mirko, she does go to leave, and she feels very awkward. She actually kissed that guy. Him and her made out. And it's very weird, the way she's acting. Her heart's racing, and that guy, he seemed to be the same. Wait, he was actually embarrassed. That's the first time she's seen him like that. And that's the first time a guy's seen her like that. Jesus, this is bad. But wait, he invited her to lunch? Is that a good idea? Going to see him after they've, well, gotten drunk? Okay. Think, Mirko, think. You're his bodyguard. That's right. That's right. You're only there to protect him. Sure, you two've gone out for dinner and had a nice time, but you both live in very different worlds. He's a serious guy, he's a nice guy, he's compassionate, he's hot, he's very smart, he doesn't know how to make her feel, he isn't intimidated by her. What is she saying? This is pretty stupid. Mirko, she does head home. Her emotions very mixed as to the subject of Izuku Bakugo. Now, we do actually have Deku, who he hops in the shower and is just trying to think. Deku holding his arm outside the water as he's just washing his hair. And he's just trying to think. Oh my god, that was stupid. She probably thinks I'm that type of guy. Shit. But me and her aren't even really dating. Sure, she's a nice girl, she's hot. She's strong and well, she can get embarrassed. She says what's on her mind, too. Shit. Should I ask her out on a date again? I did ask her to lunch, but shit. What am I thinking? I should have just run the numbers. No, wait, that makes things more complicated. I can't really know what to expect with her. She got embarrassed earlier. That was the first time I've ever seen her like that. Even then, last night, our conversations were very similar in the way we think. Is she thinking the same thing about me right now? Crap. My thoughts are all tangled, and they don't seem logical to me. It's weird. I'm not used to this feeling. My plans, they never included, well, getting married or falling in love with a girl. But her, she seems so, well, fuck. Now, Deku, he is thinking this, as he does hop out of the shower and head to his room to get changed. Now, we actually do have Deku who, whenever he does get changed, he does actually start working on something. He starts to think about what he can do to help Ryuko, the dragon hero. He knows for a fact that he needs to get brain scans of her. So he does actually start to make a few phone calls. Now, we will cut up to Mirko at the hospital, where she's talked to a few nurses and even a few people from the agency who have come to visit her. And she's actually spoken to the doctor already. Her sitting next to her friend while she's still in bed and starting to talk. So, I heard from the doctor that you're starting to recover. You had some higher brain activity. I'm not really too sure what else to really say. He apologized, though, too. He's very sorry. I think I may have misjudged the guy. He's actually pretty sweet. Me and him, we actually also have more in common than I did think. I think you'd say I'm just falling for it and it might be a trap. But I'm not too sure. This guy, he just does it for me. I don't know how to explain it. He's more caring than he does come off as. It's like what you used to say about me. I come off as cold, but really I'm a nice person at heart. He seems to be the same way. I think you'd actually like him. And then again, we kinda did do some stuff last night, but it wasn't too extreme. Really. We kind of both got drunk on that one bottle you said you'd buy me for my birthday. It's pretty funny, too. I don't really remember the taste of it, but, well, me and him kissed. Somehow I think I remember that more. Now, Mirko, her face is turning red. Yeah, but I don't really think you like hearing about this from me. But I'm not so sure. Now, Mirko, she was going to stand up and leave. As she does walk out and actually see Deku. Her confused as she does look down the hallway. Her actually backing up or jumping backwards back into the room and closing the door. What is he doing here? Shit. Why is he here? Not now. Wait, did I ever say no to lunch? Shit, that's not too good. No. Mirko, she is trying to think. This all seems pretty bad. Wait, she's Mirko. Okay, okay, girl. Her slapping her face. Okay, just treat him like normal, and you'll be fine. Her actually going to reach out for the doorknob to open it. As we actually have where Deku and the doctor do both walk in. The door opening in front of Mirko's face as she just standing there behind it, silent. Mr. Bakugo, correct? Yes, that is correct. I cannot allow you to do this. Hmm? I'm sorry. What was your name, doctor? Oh, well, it was. Yeah, I really don't believe you understand what's going on. The situation is this woman was struck by one of my inventions, and it is the reason why she's currently unresponsive to a lot of stimuli. Her brain activity is normal and fine, yes. However, the weapon she was hit with was very strange in nature. Now, I'm going to perform my own brain scans on her. And if need be, I will try to induce some sort of stimuli to her brain. It should all be fine under some pretenses. However, if possible, I will do everything within my care, within my power, and anything at all to get this woman back on her feet. She said, well, person I didn't want to get hurt. Mr. Kotsky, or Bakugo, I can't. Doctor, exactly how many PhDs do you have? Well, I have a PhD in medicine and what? The amount of PhDs you have you can count on one hand. The amount I would have had I gone to college, I would have to count on possibly even 5. So, please leave me be and let me conduct my work. If you do, I will cover all this woman's hospital bills, and I will even make a sizable donation to the hospital itself. And I may even actually work on some medical equipment in a few weeks, and even possibly do whatever I can around here to help you out. So please, doctor, leave me be. If there are any problems, please contact Mr. Yayirozu, and he will arrange something for you. Uh, but, sir, I just can't. This is a hospital. It goes against the medical law for a doctor to what? Harm a patient, kill them, do things that would be unethical? I'm well aware, doctor. So please, leave this room and let an actual doctor handle the situation. Now, the doctor does just freeze, as he just feels like a nice wind drawn through his back. An actual doctor? Listen here, young man. I just can't allow you to. Deku actually going to hold something up. As the man, he's very surprised by it. Now, he does quietly go to leave the room. And yeah, this is where he does close the door, and Deku actually is going to look down at the device, going to set it up as it does actually somewhat freeze, and then look to his right. Oh, you're here. Hi. Am I interrupting something? Actually, no. I was just leaving. Oh, sorry. But thanks for what you're doing for her. Now, Mirko, she actually is looking at one of Deku's hands, as he does have a strange cube. What is that? Oh, this. Deku actually can at least press a button in the center. Her watching as it quickly does start to unfold and open up with something like a spider legs. Yeah, this thing is. I just made it earlier today. Really? Yeah, there are. Well, how's the best way to explain it? Actually, I don't really think I can in a way you would. What? No, I'm not. I'm not calling you. Well, it's just not. Okay. How's the best way to explain it? Um, You know night vision, right? Um, yeah, I've heard of it before. You know how it tracks the movement of heat in a creature? Yeah, I do. Okay, perfect. What this device basically does is it scans her brain similar to that, if that makes the best sense. It'll show me what parts of her brain aren't firing off properly. And it would even help me devise a solution as to how to make those parts restart. Restart? Well, restart's not really the best word. It's more like jumpstart, really. I give them a boost there, and they should just start to work properly again. Then your friend would wake up. Really? Now, she'll just step forwards and grab Deku into a hug. As she started to squeeze, saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." You're gonna crush my back. Her letting go. Sorry, it's just. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's just this problem was because of me. No, it's not that. It's well, I I didn't reject you earlier, did I? When you talked about going for lunch? What? No, you didn't. It's just you said you were gonna go home and shower. Okay. Jeez, I thought I did. Wait, why am I getting flustered again? um, I'd be willing to go to lunch with you after you get done here. Really? Bakugo, contain yourself. Hmm, okay, that sounds good. Now, Mirko would watch what Deku does do. As Deku, he does start to do a few things. I'm actually going to press the other side of this cube as the other side does also start to unfold and move around. Now, Mirko should just watch this. Deku, he actually has to go to pull these two pieces apart, set one on top of Ryoko's head. I'm actually then going to lean her up a bit in her hospital bed, as he does connect the other piece to the back of her neck. And the pieces do actually start to run in between each other, as if you're folding your fingers together and locking them. Now, Mirko is very confused. What does... Deku actually going to look down at his phone and press start. Now, Mirko should just start watching, as the devices, or at least the bottom piece of the cube, that still does remain in its shape. So basically, a rectangle, I think it is. It's not a square, it's a rectangle, I think. Let's just say a rectangle, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that's correct, but I need to think about it for a minute. It does start to glow, as a slot does open up on the bottom of it, and a projector does shoot out. Now, Deku does see in real time what her brain is doing. As Deku, he does actually start to do a few things. He does pull out a small little cord and go to plug it into the bottom of that projector, and a hole that's right next to it, as he's going to start plugging it into his phone. Now, Deku does start to input a few things, as you do actually have where on his phone the information is taken. And Deku does start to release 3D blueprint, or run a 3D blueprint of Riku's brain. As Deku does go to unconnect it, and then go to slide it up on his phone. As you actually have back on the projector or device, where it does actually start to pop out and show. Whoa, what is that? It's a 3D model of your friend's brain. Oh. Mirko just looking at it. It's so weird. Yeah, uh, your friend's brain, it actually doesn't have a lot of activity in certain areas that I'm seeing. Really? Yeah. In fact, it does seem like it's higher in. They're actually going to point out this area right here. Oh, is that normal? Yeah, but look here in the frontal cortex, or the front of her brain. It's a bit low. Is that bad? Not usually, but for her condition, yeah. I'm gonna try and find out a way to work with this. Hmm, okay. With my information on medical stuff and equipment, and along with engineering, what can I do here? The device she's wearing, I can't refabricate it. I can't try to remake it. Let's see. Her skin and her quirk. If I do this incorrectly, her quirk could activate. Then there's the problem of if I can send her, well, body into a rapid state. I don't want her convulsing and moving on the bed. Hmm. Maybe those could work, but I'm not too sure. They're very risky, even now. Let's see, what can I do here? What can I do? Now, Deku, he's trying to list mark down everything in his head. As where Mirko shows, woke up, and wave her hand in front of Deku's face. You done? Sorry, shit. She caught me off guard. Listen, I'm trying to think. Um, well, this place is a bit too noisy. We could go somewhere quieter? Yeah, sure. Now, Mirko is going to help Deku. As Deku does take these two pieces off of Ryuko and going to put them back together. Now, the two actually are going to leave. As Mirko, she is just thinking. Deku, he came here without her knowing. He really does want to help her friend. That wasn't just an act last night. Was that the real him? It's nice. Now, you do also have Deku, who two parts of his mind are working. One part of it is just thinking about what's going to happen to Ryuko if he does conduct these sort of things on her. In theory, they could work. While the other part of his mind is thinking about Mirko, as to whether or not she does actually still bothered about last night. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.